Establishing the running game is the most physically demanding part of any college or NFL game. The elite running backs possess game breaking speed, maintain a low center of gravity to evade defenders, have an undying will to succeed on every carry, and can deliver and withstand punishment. These warriors must run the ball, catch passes, and block linemen and linebackers sometimes 40 to 100 pounds heavier than them. Every year, great collegiate backs enter the NFL after dominating in college. Stars like Adrian Peterson, Reggie Bush, Saquon Barkley, and countless others. Which school has sent the best running backs to the league in the past 25 years?
So I'm going to go with Alabama, of course. Since 2011, 10 tied running backs have been selected in the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft, right? And that's including Brian Robinson Jr. last year. 2 have won Heisman trophies, and 4 of the NFL's top 15 rushers in 21 came from Alabama. Last year, the top 2 rushers in the league was Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry. Jacobs had over 1,600 yards, and Henry had over 1,500. Najee even had over 1,000 last year. You look at Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, Kenyon Drake, Damian Harris, Eddie Lacy, who won a Rookie of the Year, TJ Yeldon. I can even go back to Sean Alexander, right, who was the 19th overall pick in the 2000 draft. He won the league MVP in 2005 after leading the league in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns with 27. He also helped them get to their first ever Super Bowl. So I think that Alabama deservedly is the running back Q.
I mean, they got drafted, yeah, but impacting the league, we're talking about Eddie Lacy. Showed up. Was it?
He won Rookie of the Year.
For year 2, he's like 40 pounds overweight. I give y'all, Mark Ingram had longevity. Mark Ingram,
yeah.
Of all the running backs that came out, I would say Mark Ingram just because he was able to win and stay in the league, stay relevant in the league. So he's probably the best out of that group when it comes to that because he played longevity wise. Because I mean, what other running backs have long-term success in the NFL?
Derrick Henry is a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yeah. I also think Josh Jacobs will be on his way as well because he had a monster year last year for the Raiders. So, yeah.
When it comes to who is the running back you, and we're going back, I say 20, 30 years, it has to be Miami, right? Like we have some of the most talented running backs that's come through, through college ranks and into the NFL and any other school. We got Edgerrin James. It started with him. From Edgerrin James on, Edgerrin James kicked it off, right? And from the 90s to the 2000s, we have Clinton Portis, who was the primary ball carrier in that 2001 national championship team, which is considered one of the best college football teams ever assembled. He was succeeded by Willis McGahee, who went on and had a heck of a professional career. And then the third string was Frank Gore on that team, right? And behind him was Jared Payton. And they have fullback Najee Davenport. So Miami sent 7 running backs to the league between 99 and 2005. Now, we can honestly say since 2005, Miami's relevance in the national championship scope hasn't really been there. But they still have produced some top NFL running backs. Duke Johnson, Lamar Miller, DJ Dallas, who's in the league now. They have some, currently, Jalen Knighton is one of their running backs that has a prospect of going pro. But this is why I think running back you got to stay with Miami.
But I'm not gonna sit here and try to front that
Just 3.
Texas is RBU, right? But we have had some great running backs come through Texas, right? So for starters, Ricky Williams. Everybody knows Ricky Williams. Won the Heisman while he was there. Ran for 6,300 yards and 75 touchdowns. So, I mean, this dude was a monster while he was there. And then we had Cedric Benson. Obviously, we got Bijan Robinson, who's going to be a first-round pick this year. We had Jamal Charles, Deontay Foreman, Malcolm Brown, Roschon Johnson, who was going to get drafted this year. He won't be a first-round pick, but I know a lot of the analysts were saying, he's going to be a sleeper. He's going to be a steal. Whoever gets him in the, third round or early fourth round, he's going to be a steal in this draft. That dude is he's a beast, man. He runs hard. And don't forget about Priest Holmes, man. Priest Holmes was an animal in the NFL. We have had some great running backs come through the great state of Texas.
Ricky Williams. I got a lot of love for Ricky because he played for the Dolphins. So he's a beast. That dude was and what's crazy is that at the time, how, marijuana use was they were so tight with it back then that I think that hurt he could have had even better numbers.
Yeah.
Had the substance abuse rules been softer on marijuana like they are now. I think now they don't suspend them for that long and stuff like that. But nah, man. And Priest Holmes, I remember Priest Holmes, he was with the Ravens.
Kansas City
He's the Chiefs.
The Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we could say Texas is an honorable mention for running back you.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
And don't forget about Earl Campbell, man. Earl Campbell will run both y'all over right now.
Still.
Yeah, Ricky Williams was one of my favorite growing up. One of the things I liked about him, man, was just how huge he was. I remember being excited when he got drafted to the Saints. And I remember, Master Pete gave him this insane contract where his contract was all performance-based, right? Which was way ahead of his time at that time. But he went out and proved it. And, again, I remember the conversations about who should get picked first, either him or Edgerrin James. But Ricky Williams was a beast, man.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you Bijan is right behind him. The best pound-for-pound player in this draft class, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
A lot of scouts have said that. Yeah, a lot of scouts have said that he is the best pound-for-pound prospect in this draft. And one of the things doing my research that kind of got me, like you said, running backs have been devalued now, right? So they're no longer like those historic running backs like we named. You don't really see those in the NFL no more, right? They're dying breed. But I think Bijan can be one of those premier backs that can get big money in his second contract.
All right, well, that does it for this episode of the Unbiased Room. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.